I've heard that you're an influencer hoe and you've effed every recognizable dude. Another question, you got a BBL. Are you civil with Shane Dawson? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? I am so excited because today's video, we are going to be exposing ourselves. If you're nosy, raise your hand. Like this video and leave a comment if you're a nosy like me, okay? Because I am. I can't help it. And whenever people do videos like this, I'm intrigued because I like to see what they have to say about certain different things. So basically what I did was I asked you guys if you wanted to, ask me some rumors or basically assumptions about me on my IG. I left a little bar for you guys to do, and I said nothing was off limits. Like literally ask me anything, and you guys did not disappoint me. Y'all nosy just like I thought you would be. And I love it. But so today's video, we're just literally gonna do a get ready. Not really gonna be like, look what I'm using. I'm not really gonna do that. It's just gonna be a get ready, chit chat with me while we talk about some, assumptions that you guys might have had, or even like just, potential rumors you've heard about me. Like, what have you heard? Let's find out. Let's find out on this gay day. But yeah, you guys, that's what the video's gonna be. As always, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't fucking watch it. The deal with that. But if you guys do like this video, if you guys are nosy like me, if you guys like the gays.
Some people think that we're desperate for attention, but I don't know where they get that from.
Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. This chair is moving on its own.
That's suspicious.
But let's go and get started on today's assumption. I literally just screenshotted a ton of different assumptions that you guys have because you guys are literally nosy and I fucking love it. I fucking love it, okay? Also, shout out quickly to Shigella. Boom! For partnering with me in a portion of today's video, we're gonna be showing off later on when we set our face. The Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder Duo. It's a duo. Boom. Boom. It's duoed. And I love duos. So shout out to Shigella for partnering with me in a portion of today's video. So we'll be using that a little bit later on today. Okay, but now let's just go. I'm just gonna prime my skin. We're just gonna do the do. We're just gonna fucking do the do. But let me start off. I have my phone here. I've screenshot some shit. And of course, this is anonymous. You guys, whenever you guys ask me any kind of questions or anything like that, I will, of course, keep it anonymous because I know a lot of you guys like to, not have your screen name posted out there with your guys' question or whatever it might be. So everything will be anonymous. Anonymous. Period. Okay, let's see. Let's start off here. Will you and Patrick, I'm assuming you mean Patrick Starr, ever be friends again? So, in case you guys did not know, let me put some makeup on real quick. Hi, I'm a beauty guru. I need to put some makeup on. Okay, so the question was, will you and Patrick ever be friends again? So, in case you guys did not know, in the past, I was close friends with Patrick Starr, who is a fellow beauty guru, and we used to be close back, I'm talking like 5+ years ago. So it was a long time ago that we were close friends, and we would do a lot of things together because again, we were close friends, and we had a falling out, and I mean, I guess it was a public falling out. We just weren't like, calling each other out like when we did have a fallout. That was later on. What I will say is that me and Patrick are good now. Like, we're good. We're not like close friends. We're definitely not like besties or anything like that. But we're good. I definitely could say that we have a good, like, working, good relationship. It's not like whenever I see him, I say hi now instead of avoid him, because there was a long time, years, I'm talking years, that we would see each other at events and we would just avoid each other. We wouldn't say anything to each other, and we would just try to purposely like not run into each other at events because, we had a falling out and it was awkward. Like, hello, does anyone really want to see like one of their ex-friends at anything, especially when it was a bad falling out? I don't think so. So we ended up getting like lunch, and we kind of figured out our shit, we kind of talked and we hashed it out, and we just talked about our shit, and we moved past it, which is, all you can really ask is to move past your shit with someone, and that's exactly what happened. So are we super close? No. But, you know, we followed each other back on social media platforms. Like, I can text him about something and we'll talk and we'll chat and we'll like kiki and like just how it was back in the day. It's just not the same relationship that I once was, but that's totally fine. Like, as people grow, as people get older, things like that, like relationships just change. It's part of human life. It's part of the world, you know, relationships just change. And so the relationship has changed, of course, since it's been 5 years, but at least like we're good now, you know, which is nice. I never like, dude, I don't want to have beef with anyone. No one wants to have, I mean, I don't know, maybe two people, I don't know if people do, but I don't want to have beef with no one. Like, please, I don't want no fucking beef. Unless it's at a steakhouse, I'll take it medium, please. But yeah, no, Patrick and I, we're good. We're totally good. We're not like mortal enemies or anything like that. I'll see him, we'll say hi, we'll take a pic, and it's good. And we'll like catch up. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that nowadays, because honestly, we both matured a lot, and I'm happy that it's gone to this spot, because I never knew it would. I did not know it would, and I did not know it could. So maturity, age, growth, it's a beautiful thing. Next question I have, or next little rumor I have, is that I only go for straight guys. Baby, am I 19? Okay, and absolutely the fuck not. I do not go for straight guys. Definitely not. I mean, I will say when I was younger, I was definitely more apt to doing so. Or not even like going for them. I was just like more intrigued by the experience. You know what I mean? Like I was more intrigued with like a straight guy. It's like almost like a fantasy, you know, in the gay world, it's such a fantasy to be like, oh my God, did you pull a straight guy? Like it's such a like fantasy, but that's like a younger fantasy to me. That's very like young, I'm 19 years old, don't know nothing about anything, just living my life, like fuck it, thug life. That's very that to me. So yeah, no. So yeah, no, I don't do that nowadays. I'm not going for straight people, like absolutely not. Like if a straight guy hits me up and is like, hey, I'm straight, but I think you're attractive, I'm like, okay, cool. Like that's a whole different story. Then I guess you fall differently on the Kinsey scale than you think. Sweetie. But yeah, no, I definitely don't go after straight guys, like absolutely not. Like I'm not an 18-year-old. Now, have I been hit up by straight guys, and have I had experiences with straight guys? I have, for sure, especially in my past, like I was saying, when I was a lot younger. But I think, again, like when everyone's younger, everyone's kind of more experimental. Right now, I'm at the age, I'm 30 years old. Like it's not as experimental, if that makes any kind of sense. Like when everyone's 18, 19, everyone's kind of like, you know, the peak of their hormones, and everyone's kind of like curious about everything, right? That's why it happens more when you're young, but when you're older, it's not that as much. You said you tend to kind of grow into your own as you get a little bit older, you know? So not really, no. Okay, cool, so let me go ahead and set my face, and now we're gonna be using our trusty Shigella Infinity powder. So what I like about this is the fact that it's literally a duo powder. We have our brightening under eye setting powder at the top. It's like a pressed powder. So I'm gonna go and use that to set my under eyes right now. I'm just gonna take it on a brush and just lightly press in. You guys, honestly, it does lock in your makeup. Like I've used this before, obviously, and it brightens and locks it in. But it doesn't look, how do I say, it doesn't look heavy. It's not a heavy powder. It's very, very finely milled, which I appreciate so much, because baby, ain't no one want no heavy ass powder. Come on. Look at those under eyes. Bitch, you can't tell me nothing. The cool thing about it too is that it doesn't leave me a white cast finish. It's white, but it doesn't give me a white cast. It brightens up my skin, but it's not leaving me ghostly. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? And it's also really finely milled. Like when you touch it, it's butter. It's freaking butter. Smooth like butter. Same with the loose powder. Bitch, the finely milledness of this. Are you joking? Is it hard to show when something's finely milled? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
How can I tell you guys it's finely milled other than when you guys just hear me say it's finely milled? And when I say finely milled, by the way, take a shot every time I say finely milled. Just kidding, don't, because you will die. Finely milled basically means that it's a really lightweight powder. Like when you feel it, it feels almost like nothing. It doesn't feel chunky and heavy like a lot of other powders do. And it comes in like a nice shade range. There's 6 shades, which I think is fantastic. So now I'm gonna go and set the rest of my face with the loose portion. And I'm actually taking the Shigella sponge as well. I was using it earlier. I'm gonna take a little bit of this, a little bit of the powder, and we're gonna set the rest of the face. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap a little bit off on the back of my hand. Okay, and then we're just gonna go ahead and set the rest of the skin. Oh, Lord. It's also infused with caffeine. So we're just gonna be waking up. The fact that this is talc-free, cruelty-free, vegan, and like the price point is what it is, it shocks me. when it's this good, you know? Whenever things are this bomb, I'm like, como? Como? Like, you guys would be surprised. Like, you would think this is a high-end powder. You guys ready to hear the price of this duo? This big-ass duo. It's $6.50. $6.50. I know. This lightweight ass powder is $6.50. I know. Also, you can use this code right here. Boom, we're gonna be floating to save you some extra coin on the entire site. So shout out to Shigella for partnering with me in this portion of today's video. I really appreciate you guys. Honestly, have shockingly beautiful products. Look at the way this freaking powder absorbed my oils. Like, absorbed, but not looking heavy or cakey. Come on now. Come on now. She is the moment. She is the moment. Shout out to Shigella.
And she is the moment.
Oh, baby, she is set for the gods. Baby, she is set for the gods. Set for the gods, honey. Okay, next, go ahead. Let's do the next question. Okay, so the next question I have is, I've heard that you're an influencer hoe, and you've you fucked, you know what I'm saying? Every recognizable dude. You know what, you guys, I'm gonna have to give you a falsify on that one. I am actually not as big of a hoe as I come across, I will say. Do I even come across like a hoe? Do I? I don't know. But no, you guys, I'm really not. You would be surprised, like, I'm really not. Like, and like, I mean that in the way of like, I've never slept with any beauty person. Like in our community, like, have I ever slept with a beauty person? No, I haven't. Have I sexted? Sure. Have I flirted? Sure. You know, with people in the beauty space, you know. But have I actually done anything with anyone in the beauty space? Absolutely not. And I will say I have a lot of people in my mentions asking if I have slept with Jeffree Star back in the day when we were friends. And the answer is no, I've never slept with any beauty person, friends of mine or anything like that. So the answer is no, because I got asked that, I'm not kidding you, like, tens and tens of times if I've slept with my old friends, and I'm like, no. So that's gonna be a no on all of my old friends. Like, I've never slept with any of my old friends.
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
So yeah, no, I've never slept with like recognizable people. Like, I'm not doing that. If anything, I'm like even more cautious about hooking up with people that are like in the scene, because I'm like, bro, it's just, I don't like it. I almost like I don't want to really date someone that's like in the scene or sleep with people in the scene, because it like kind of freaks me out. Like, I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like people are in it for the wrong reasons for anything, like with friendships or relationships or anything. I get this like weird sense of like, oh my God, like are you trying to use me? Like, what's the point? Like, I don't know. I just don't like it. So I tend to not sleep around with well-known people. I definitely don't. In secret either. Like, I'm not secretly sleeping with well-known people. Nope. I don't want to be clocked. How do I say that nicely? I don't want to be clocked by people. Deadass. Like, I don't. Like, this is why on like dating profiles, whenever I have them, because I do be deleting and re-downloading here and there, I don't say that I'm a beauty guru. I don't say that whatsoever. Not at all. Not at all, honey. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I work in social media marketing. What do you do, sweetie? Yeah, no, I'm not that kind of girl. Yeah, no. So yeah, I'm definitely not sleeping around like as much as you guys would probably think. Have I slept around in the past? A lot. That's a different story. But like, didn't we all go through a hoe phase? Like, did we not all go through a hoe phase? Did we not all go through a hoe phase? Because I absolutely did. And am I still in it? Who knows? Who knows? That's the real question. Am I still in it? I don't know.
I potentially could be, yeah.
Well, regardless, I ain't sleeping with no well-known ass bitches. I promise you that. Okay? Another question. You got a BBL. Yes, I've gotten a BBL. I got a BBL many moons ago. I would say like 5 or 6 years ago. Before getting a BBL was like a thing. Before everyone was talking about their horror stories on TikTok about getting BBLs and shit like that. I had BBL way before that. Now, like, would I get it now? I don't know if I would get it again, because like now I'm like freaked out about the idea of getting a BBL. Because I'm like, well, I don't know. Would I get one? I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. But yes, I do have one. I've talked about this before. I know I've talked about it, but I have gotten like a lot of questions. I remember talking about it recently. Someone was like, you got a BBL? And I was like, yeah, I thought that, like, I talked about this so long ago that I've absolutely gotten a BBL years and years ago. And like, I'm happy with the results. It's not like I'm not happy with it, for sure. I think it's just now I'm more stressed out about the idea of getting, like, I would be more stressed out now because there's so many like horror stories, and there's like the horror stories on BBL TikTok. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm like scared, and I already got one, bro. And I'm fucking good. That shit stuck with me too. Like, my BBL has stayed put. A very fibrous, dense fat, if you will. That's what the doctor told me. If you have a very fibrous fat, it's gonna stay good. I'm like, is that a compliment or are you shading me? So yeah, she has a BBL. She's gotten a BBL many moons ago. Many moons ago. And I don't mind talking about it at all. Like, my ass is low-key fire. It's low-key fire as fuck. It just is. I'm sorry, it is. Like, it is. So the next question was, your coming out show on Snapchat was scripted or was it not? So the question is whether or not my Snapchat show that I did for Snapchat called Coming Out was scripted, and the answer is actually no. It was not scripted. I know, it was not scripted at all. So obviously how the show worked, I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. All you have to literally go is on Snapchat and click Coming Out and you can find the show. What the show is like the journey of 6 young individuals coming out of the closet to someone in their life that's like, important to them. So what we did was, or like what the show did, I mean, I didn't have any say in this. The show told the members that they were coming out to that it was recording for another show. It was a different thing. It was like, oh, we're working on a documentary about family, right? So no one, like the family members that came out too had no idea that this is what the show was until the person literally said like, I'm coming out for the first time. So like, and I'm so happy because I feel like that's how all the shows should be. Like they should be genuine and like sincere and real with their, you know, coming out experience and stuff like that. So I'm just really glad that I was able to be part of a show that was all about capturing the authentic reaction of coming out stories. So much so that they literally were like, yeah, this isn't even a coming out show. This is a show about, you know, family and it's for discovery. Like it was just very random things that they were being told. Like it was not at all what they were expecting when they got into it. And so all the reactions that you saw were genuine, real reactions on the show, which I was really, really appreciative. And I really I'm happy that's how it was. Cause you know, you never really know with those shows. Like it could be scripted, it could be, you know, fake, real. But luckily ours was real and it wasn't scripted. So I was really, really happy about that. Maybe I'll do one brow on camera slightly. Okay, I'll do one brow on camera real quick while we answer another question. You and Jaclyn Hill aren't friends anymore. So this is not a correct assumption. We are not friends. Are we as close as we once were back in the day? We're not. We're not as close as we used to be. You know, but that's just life, dude. That's life. You know, I'm sure if she lived out here, things would be different. Like the connections would be a little bit different, but she lives in Florida. So we're not as close as we once were, but we're definitely still friends. I don't know where the notion of us like not being friends came from, but yeah, no, we're still friends. We're definitely still friends. I actually got that a lot. I got a lot of people asking me if I was still friends with Jaclyn, and I'm like, yeah, we're not friends, but we just don't talk all the time. Like we just don't. Like we just have lives. And we're busy. So yeah, we're not super close, but you know, I keep up with her stuff and I obviously wish her the absolute fucking best, like I do with everyone. Not friends, but not nearly as close as we once were. So that's the tea on that. But I'm gonna go finish my other brow off camera real quick and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we're back. And the brows are filled! Back in the... Ow, ow! My eyes are watering. I hit my desk. Oh my god. The song's ruined! Ow, fuck me. Oh my gosh, that really hurt. If you laughed, you're going to hell. Okay. I'm gonna do eyes on camera. So let's just go ahead and move on. We're moving right along. I kind of want to do like a smoky lower lash line moment. Like a little smoky lash line. Next question. Are you real on camera or are you completely different when you're not on camera? That's a good question. That's a really good question. So I think that for me, how I am off camera is basically how I am on camera. A little bit more of a calm version, if that makes any sense. Like the me you see on camera like right now is a little bit more like hyper, a little bit more on, a little bit more just like aware of, you know, the fact that I'm filming and like I want to be like, that's like what I want. I want it to be fun and I want it to be a fun experience for you. I want it to be fun for me. I want to be hyper and like have fun filming. But like me in real life, it's not always like that. You know, I'm not always gonna be feeling on or wanting to, you know, feel like super like like I'm not like that all the time, you know? And so when I'm gonna film, like that's kind of like that's my mode. Like I wanna be in this like more hyper fun kind of state because for me it's like more fun this way. I have more fun filming in this kind of state. I'm not the type of person that's like the, hey guys, so now we're gonna blend this shadow into the crease and it's gonna be a really fun time. Like what? So to answer the question, I am the me that you see on camera. I'm just a little bit, in real life, I'm just tend to be a little bit more calm. Like if you meet me in real life, I'll be like, hey girl, what's up? Like, and just like kind of a conversation. I'm not gonna be like, hey girl, what's up? You know, I'm not gonna like be some like fucking hyper ass bitch. So that's kind of like the difference, is that I'm just not gonna be that way. So I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense? I'm the same bitch, but I'm not like, you know, like how I am in video. So next question, are you civil with Shane Dawson? Dun, dun, dun. What does civil mean? I believe civil is just like we're not friends, but we're not enemies, right? That's like civil is just like you have like a working relationship, I guess. And I guess you could say that we do, like we're not enemies, but we're not friends. I unfollowed him off all social media a while ago, you know, when everything was going on. Because I thought like I thought me and him were like friends. I've like been on his podcast before, and like, you know, things like, it was chill. Like I thought it was all good, but he's like used my name to clickbait things before. And I was like, you know what, like it's not cool. You know, I just wasn't okay with it. And obviously all that other stuff that come out about him, like it was too much. It was too much. So do I have any like personal relationship with Shane? No, I don't. But do I wish him like harm? No, I do not. You know, like he's living his life, he's doing his thing, I'm living my life, I'm doing my thing. And, you know, I hope that as things have transpired and things have gone down, that he's learned and he's grown. And I hope that, I wish that for everyone. Everyone that's ever been in a situation where they've, you know, had to deal with some really big issues online in front of like the world, I wish everyone can grow and learn from those experiences, you know? I've been in that situation in a smaller scale, and I have learned a ton of different life lessons along the way. And I can only wish that for everyone. You know, I can only wish that for everyone. I hope that everyone like lives a better version of their lives when they decide to come back to social media, or, you know, things like that. And I think, I don't know, I would feel weird if I didn't. I would feel like I wasn't a good person if I like wished harm on anyone. So for me, I think that's the perfect rumor, is that as we're civil. I think, yeah, civil is the right word. I don't follow him on social media, but I don't wish him harm either. You know, I hope that he's out there learning, growing, doing his thing. I don't keep up with him because I don't follow him, so I don't know. So I would say that's a correct rumor for me, is that like we're civil. Yeah, civil is the right word. Okay, civil is the right word. Next little question is, you're not excited for the Rem Beauty launch, which is Ariana Grande's line coming out. How dare you? You think I'm not excited for that? Wow. I'm just kidding. No, actually, you know what's crazy is I actually am excited for it. And I tend to not be excited for a lot of like celebrity brands, because a lot of the time for me, I'm like, baby, it's a cash grab. I always think it's a little like, okay, girl, you know what I mean? Like, I'm never like super stoked or excited about them. But I will say I'm excited for Ariana's. I can't deny it. I cannot deny it. I'm excited about hers. I think it's gonna be dope as hell. I think it's gonna be so pretty. So I am excited for her brand. I really, really am. You know what I was thinking about too, you guys? Let me know if you guys would like this idea. Me and Laura actually were thinking about doing a full podcast segment dedicated to celebrity brands, and like dissecting like whether or not we think that they're just cash grabs, or like what brands or celebrities are in it for like the art of it. That'd be kind of a fun thing to dissect and jump into, like a little deep dive into celebrity brands and like what goes on behind them, you know? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you're down for that idea, because me and Laura were thinking about it like as one of our podcast episodes, being like, let's do a deep dive into celebrity beauty brands and like what the tea is, you know what I mean? So let me know if you guys are down for that. We're having so much fun with the podcast, you guys, by the way. Oh my god, that literally leads me to my next thingy. The next one is, you and Laura underestimated how much work podcasts were. Okay, so listen, I will say I did underestimate the workload, but the thing is, it's not even that it's like a humongous workload. It's more so finding the time. The timing is the hardest part for us, because we are pretty busy with our lives. So it's like, when can we get this filmed? Like it's hard to get done when you're busy, you know what I mean? So I will say is hard. That definitely is. And now that we're setting up our own studio, that's a whole nother journey in itself. Baby, setting up your own studio? Are you kidding me? Like, we want it to look cute as fuck. Do you know how many comments we get about how ugly the space is? Like, no shade to our studio that's letting us borrow it. We appreciate it. But it's not our studio. It's not our space. Like, we are not the ones that like decorated the place that we're filming right now. We didn't do any of that, you know? That was like what it was already there. The Bald and the Beautiful was filmed there, you know, with Trixie and Katya. They filmed their podcast there, so people like recognize it. So yeah, it's not our space. We didn't like decorate that. It's not our space whatsoever. But we are working on decorating our own space that we really, really like and enjoy, like where we want to film. So yeah, but the thing is, the podcast for us, it's fun. Like we're enjoying it because it's like something that like, I don't know, it's just different. It's just different. I can't explain it. I cannot explain how it's different. Like I feel like we can be more candid there. I feel like we can have bigger conversations there. There's something safe about being on a podcast that I just love. Laura loves it too. Like we're both really infatuated with it. We love getting to do the pod, and we hope that you guys are loving it too. But we enjoy it. We really, really do. And even though it's work, like even though it's a lot of work, it's fun work. Like, you know, we enjoy it. It's like a fun job for us. Like that's fun. I enjoy doing the podcast more than like filming my single videos. Like getting to be like with your best friend talking and shooting the shit and talking about real topics about shit going on in the world. Like that's fun for me. I enjoy that. So I hope you guys can see that we're really having fun with it and we're really enjoying it and that we're just trying to do the best that we can. Obviously we'll say the wrong things, I'm sure, plenty of times. Like we're not perfect, but it's fun. Like we genuinely enjoy it. What do we think of the eyes? I want to like a little like lower smoky moment. You can't tell me nothing. You cannot tell me nothing when I'm looking this beat, bitch. You can't. Okay, moving on to the next question. You were asked to do Escape the Night 4. So Escape the Night 4 was, I believe, like their all-star season. In case you guys did not know, I did Escape the Night season 3, I believe I was on. And that is Joey Graceffa's series on YouTube. It was like the YouTube premium series that he did. And I was part of it, and I was part of the 3rd season. Honestly, I had a fucking blast doing it. I had so much fun. Daniel and Joey made the experience absolutely incredible. They truly did. Like they made it such a fun experience for me. Like I genuinely enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I really did. So the thing is, they wanted me to come back for season 4. That's the gag. They wanted me to come back for season 4. They were like, bitch, we wanted you to come back. But, you know, at the time that was being filmed, I had just been in like a major scandal. Like I was just not in a place to be doing things like that, because I didn't want to bring any kind of negativity to the show, and neither did YouTube, obviously. Like YouTube was like, no, Manny is not going to be part of it. So I will say that they did ask me if I wanted to be part of it, and they asked YouTube, and YouTube was like, nope, Manny cannot be part of Escape the Night season 4, the All-Stars. But I will say I did feel privileged to even be asked in the first place by them. I mean, they are like my good friends, so I appreciated them asking. But yeah, I was asked actually, but I couldn't do it. I wasn't allowed. But honestly, it was still great. It was fantastic. I'm so happy for the people that were able to do it. It's a fun experience. I genuinely enjoyed it when I did it. So hopefully the people that did it had a fun time as well. But of course, I would have loved to have done it. I of course was like, yes, I want to do it. But there were other plans in the cards for me. Or in the stars. What? Okay, I'm gonna go put some lashes and mascara on and I'll be right back. Okay, we got a lash on now. I'm wearing Nova lashes from my brand, Lunar Beauty. Okay, anyway, so let's move on. We're gonna do some lippies now. Let's go and move on to the next question too. Next little rumor moment from the rumor mill is there's another palette coming from Lunar Beauty soon. Better. You guys, there is a new launch coming like literally this month. So I'm fucking excited as hell for it, to be quite honest. I'm so ready for the vibes and like the whole thing. I'm so excited for the whole entire thing. I'm excited for the campaign shots for it. I'm excited for the products, like the whole thing. So it's happening this month, like end of this month. So I need you guys to like stay tuned to like next week. I'm talking like ASAP. Like stay freaking tuned, you guys, because the girl has been working, okay? My gay ass has been working on this collection for a long time, and I think you all are gonna live. So I need you guys to stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned. And that's a period. Let's do just a 1 or 2 more before we end off the video. When does the Surreal Life come on VH1? That's a gorgeous fucking question. I would love to know the answer as well. I don't know. They haven't given us any information. I have no new information for you guys. In case you guys did not know, I was actually part of the Surreal Life reboot. So I will be on the Surreal Life show. I am one of the 8 housemates living in the house. You guys, to be honest, I don't have words for that experience. I really don't. I have no words for it. You're gonna have to watch it when it comes on VH1, and of course I'll let you guys know. I was also thinking like, let me know if this is a good idea. Would you guys want to see like almost like a weekly recap of what went down behind the scenes of the episodes for Surreal Life? Like I was thinking of doing like a little like week by week recap on it, being that I was literally fucking there and I can say behind the scenes if like they're not shown, you know? I was thinking about that. It was just a little idea that I was having. I was playing with this idea, you know? Yeah, I think it'd be fun though. Wouldn't it be fun? So we'll see. We shall see. But honestly, I'm so excited about the show. Like, I really, truly am so excited for it. I think it's gonna be amazing. Like, I really, really do. I had so much fun doing it, but it was just like a lot. Like, if you watch it, if you guys like reality TV, I think you'll really enjoy it because it was a fucking... It was a moment. Oh, a moment like this. And that's it. Actually, we'll just leave it off there. We'll just leave it off. We'll just cap it off right fucking there. You know what? The last one for shits and giggles. Your body is made up of more boba than water, and that is a true rumor. It sure is. It's all boba. You cut me open, boba balls fall out. That is what my body is consisted of nowadays. God, I look snatched. Bitch. Okay, anyway, that's it, you guys. That's it for today's video, addressing some rumors, assumptions about me. I thought it would just kind of be fun to sit down, shoot this shit, glam with you guys, and just like relax. Honestly, I haven't done a video like this where I just sat back and like literally got ready with you guys and just talked in a while, and it felt nice. It kind of gave me like my podcast vibes. Like, it felt nice to just sit and talk, and I enjoy that. Just like shooting the shit. It's so fun for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Also, again, huge shout out to Shigella for partnering with me in a portion of today's video using the Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder Duo. Honestly, it's bomb. Like, I haven't like patted my skin and I still look sickening. I still look sickening. What can I say? I can't help it. I can't help it. So of course you can also use this code right here floating on the screen to save some more coin on the entire website. But I'll of course leave it linked down below if you guys want to check out anything from the site. We love a savings. We love more savings. And especially for $6.50. Anyways, you guys, have a great rest of the night or day, wherever you guys are, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you. Mwah. Hello. Sparkle over here. Talking to myself here. Don't you give out on me. I just replaced you. I just replaced you. You can't give out on me, bitch. Ow. Okay, it totally happened. It totally happened. I love you like a love song, baby. Ah! I enjoy doing the podcast more than I do like even doing my sing. Fuck me, I put too much pigment on. Oof, baby shark.